ready to go get it? I'll catch you at halftime.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. White is out there with Mitchell, and it's Thunder. Then there's Risacher, and it's Shepard in at the 2 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Cardinal out there with Washington. Then there's Murray. Then there's Person. And it's Shepard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Washington kicks to Murray. Pass to Person. Now Shepard, light covering, fade away. Shepard, that's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Risacher. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Mitchell, the baseline jumper goes down.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Person kicks to Washington. Pass to Cardinal. And here is Washington. Clock at 6. Shepard with the ball. And it's White with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here is Washington. 8 points his last outing. Cardinal kicks to Murray. And the 3-ball is good. And that ties it up. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Here's Washington after the made shot from Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Risacher. He's covered by Murray.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 4. And the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second.
Portland has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Mitchell is out there with Risacher. Then it's White, then it's Thunder, and it's Shepard in at the shooting guard position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Jazz had quite a performance. He picked up 39 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by Atlanta, Clingan at the elbow. Pass to Potter. Over Shepard. Again, the Trailblazers score. The Hawks trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Risacher.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Person. 6 points for him. Here's the screen. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Clingan. They get a hand on it. A 3-ball. Person no good.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Stewart. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bernard. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Portland making a change here.
First team foul. On the floor for
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. White setting the pick for Shepard. It's good from long range. Shepard's got 5 now.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
To the paint. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Person. Now, here's Washington. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. And it's Washington missing. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Utah Jazz.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
White the pass to Shepard. Fires top of the key. In Atlanta again with the bucket. Here's Potter. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Potter. The three. The rebound by Shepard. To the inside. Thunder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Trailblazers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Potter misses.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
61.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. And guys, who would be your choices for Player of the Month?
I'd probably go with myself, but everything I do, I'm doing it only because I know how to be like a champion, baby.
Oh, that's such a predictable answer. Such a predictable answer, Ernie, from Shaq.
Yeah, you have to admire how consistently humble he is. And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the...
And if you're just... checked in for Smith. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
For your Blazers answer.
Washington out there with Cardinal. Then there's Person. Then there's Shepard. And it's Murray in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Washington, that's good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Here's Thunder. Right the pass to Thunder. Right a screen on Washington. And it's Thunder missing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
90 seconds now into the second half. There's the pick, shoots the 3, and that one's good. Reza Shea. Reza Shea's got 10.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Pass to Washington. Shepard with a screen for Washington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Washington's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. Driving the lane. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington inside. The layup off target.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Rizachet. 10 points for him. Here's Thunder. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Now, here's Washington. Guarded closer. Person kicks to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Murray for 3. Portland again missing. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Rizachet. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And that one's good, Rizachet.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Shepard. Here is Cardinal. He has 6. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And it's White with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And stolen by Murray. Person against White. Shepard. Rebound by the Hawks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And that one, good. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Cardinal. Connects from 3-point range. Cardinal's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now Shepard. He's got 7. Thunder passes to White. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Shepard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving in.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now, here's Washington. Not a lot of room. Shepard with the ball. He's got 22. Shoots over White. And it's Shepard missing. The Hawks trail by 3. Thunder passes to Mitchell. Portland grabs the miss. Person's got his 6th rebound on the night, and the foul called on Thunder. That will be foul number 5 on him. Stewart's checked in for Washington, and a change for the Hawks. Ware's checked in. Here is Cardinal. He's got 9. Launches a 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Thunder. It's hauled in by Stewart. Portland leading by 3. Pass to Shepard. Here's Person. Now here's Stewart. 12 points for him. Portland no good that time either.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Ware, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Thunder passes to Shepard. Lobs it up there for White. It's stolen by Shepard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. No good from Cardinal.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Thunder passes to White. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Stewart. Here's Person. Murray outside. Shepard with the ball. White covering. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
So for the Hawks, Smith checked in for Mitchell, and Georgia subbed in for Shepard.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Potter. Drills the three-pointer. Potter's got 7.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Out to White. There's the screen. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Portland with the rebound. Stewart with it. He's picked up by White. And it's sent back by White. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Mitchell. Shepard out there with Thunder. Then there's Rizachet, and it's White in at the 5 spot. Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Right a screen. Here's Thunder. Sinks the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Potter. Lets the 3 fly. A second chance effort. And it's Shepard getting it to go. Shepard's got 24 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Thunder passes to Mitchell. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
Here's Washington. Pass to Potter. Here's Shepard. White covering. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks trail by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Thunder. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Shepard. Shepard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Shot from free throw range, and it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Portland foul. Shepard.
Murray's checked in for Portland.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now on the floor for your
Here's Thunder.
number 44, Jordan Murray.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2. Portland leading by 3. And here's Stewart. Pass to Shepard. And here is Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous. And he's yes, sir.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. To the middle, here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Shepard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Fires from deep. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Shepard, the pass to Thunder. The tray. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
To the left wing. Shepard with the ball. White on. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Portland leading by 5. And the foul called on Thunder. That's it for him. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Good game, MP.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it.